I started at Praxis, it was the first scheme in the ROI. All those years ago, started as a support worker. So worked on the floor, set up our first scheme and helped set up our first scheme in the Republic of Ireland, and I suppose gradually progressed over the last decade or so, without giving away my age, to manager. So I'm a manager scheme in Navan, and I suppose that's where I am at the moment. The training that they provided was quite very good training. Praxis would have a really good reputation for the training that we would provide. Staff would be quite complimentary of the training. I suppose any kind of new staff that we'd have coming in can get a little bit anxious if it's their first time, working in a field like this, or maybe they're just kind of straight out of college and they don't maybe have as much practical work experience. So I think the training we provide, and the trainers as well, they're quite well experienced, as in not just, I suppose, the theory end of the training, but the practical end of training too. So I think that kind of helps people settle in.
Praxis Care are fantastic for giving training opportunities. Their induction program is one of the best I've seen throughout my years of working in the social care setting. 2 weeks induction and then scheme specific induction when we come in. I've received training and supports from manager and team members while I developed the role of team leader, and I'm also booked now to be on a managerial course, so they're supporting my future progression in the service as well, which is fantastic. Oh, I love everything about my job. I love coming in, supporting people each day, spending time with people who are genuinely happy to be attending the service, and supporting individuals to reach their goals in life. I smile getting into my car each and every day driving in, and I can't say that about any of my previous jobs. It's a fantastic place, the teamwork is above and beyond, and you really do feel supported by senior management throughout Praxis.
My name is Jacinta Walsh, and my son Sam is 21, and he's been attending Praxis Care Day Service in Dunleer for the past 3 years. We had looked at all the day services around, and we thought that Praxis Care would be the most suitable day placement to meet his needs. But one thing that did happen was some staff member who was working with Sam, she realised that he really likes the sea and going for walks on the beach, and he likes swimming, and he also likes watching fish a little bit on his iPad. And she suggested bringing him to the aquarium in Bray, and I thought fine, maybe, but actually Sam loves it, and now he has an annual pass to the aquarium and he goes there every Friday. So, it was a bit of a leap, and but I thought, great, I was delighted that somebody thought of something. That's always brilliant.
I just love the staff and all that, and the people. And they're all good with it.
We conform to the HSE's new directions. I suppose it's their policy for provision of care for day services.
I suppose it just makes them feel so included and independent. That they can actually kind of go off and do what they want to do, with knowing that the support staff is there in the background if anything kind of props up that they might need a little bit more support and advice on. And so I think that's been I suppose a whole as well kind of transition over the years from where day services were years ago, where it was very much traditional method of day service, and it was very kind of a group setting, and services weren't individualised, where I suppose fast forward to kind of 2014 when new directions came out, day services they're completely different to what they were. They're so person-centred now. Everyone has their own separate activity plan. The activities they can do anything, from I suppose skydiving to horticulture if they want. So that's great. It's been a great turnover, and I think even people's I suppose attitude in the community towards people with additional needs has been it's been a drastic change. So I know the services they're so included. People, they walk down the street, people know them by their first name. So that's great. That's great to see.
So I love in Praxis how every day is different. So one day you're working with one service user, you're out in the community. The next day you could be hub-based and it could be raining, so you're inside all day. There's such a great diversity and versatility with the job that I absolutely love and I wouldn't change. what I love most as well is the enjoyment with the service users. So seeing them do their activities every day is just so heartwarming. Seeing them enjoy what they've chosen to do, you know, it makes us smile in the hub. I would say definitely give it a go. It's such a rewarding job. The happiness it brings to my life is just incredible. Seeing these guys these people with disabilities, they just want to live their life like everyone else and want to get on with their life. So being able to facilitate that and put plans in place that they can go out and enjoy their daily activities from Monday to Friday is just so, it just brings so much happiness to me.
Well, it's quite easy, really. I just apply. I mean, you've nothing to lose. I had no background in ID when I started. I suppose from experience tells me that people, you know, current colleagues, ex-colleagues, that, you know, you need that diversity within an organisation, particularly in the business we're in, because, you know, my background was IT, and you can use that quite easily. You know, if you have a background in horticulture, building industry, you know, I don't know, hospitality, stuff like that. It all, if you look, running a house or running a day service, all those, any skills that people have generally are all required at some point.